Hello. I just... Hello, Petra. I'm doing the same thing I did yesterday, but now on the real page, and I thought that because I already done this on YouTube, but I wanted some company, I should do it here on Instagram instead. So I have decided to do... Oh, I have so many things. Oops! On my table. I need a place for my tripod. So maybe I should have done this part out of camera because it's not that fun to, oops, look at. So yeah, I thought I could just have a stream where I had some company and I wouldn't need to upload it on YouTube because it's already, I already done this background there together with 3 other ones when I was testing yesterday different snowy backgrounds. Hello, Emily. And I'm going to do a background on this page and I wanted some company. Hello, Louise. It's not much to see right now. It's I try to see it myself. It's not that easy to see. I have done white circles with a template and a white polychromos, and it is possible to see them if I do like this with the paper and the right angle with the right lights. Yeah, I can show you which one I'm going to choose. So my plan is to, here is my test page. I have a copy of Ivy that I was not happy with a lot of pages, so I decided to use it as a practice book. So, and color more nicely in the other copy. So here I tested different snowy backgrounds yesterday. I didn't finish this square because it's with colored pencils, so it take a lot of time, and because it's just a test page. But I tried Prismacolor and Pablo, and I preferred Pablo. And I don't think this looks so much like snow. It's more like a glowy background, like it's candles or lights out there. So I might use this for another one sometime. And this was with oil pastels and on watercolor on top, and I used some glitter, gray glitter, silver glitter watercolors after the stream yesterday. I kept playing with it, and this I just wanted to try some dark gray with the Posca on top. So I'm gonna do this one. It's very light right now in the test page, but my plan is to do it darker at the edges with darker with a bit of black, soft pastels and dark grays. And what I liked about this, of course, it's kind of fast, but it's also easy to erase, and I could get 2 different kind of dots on it. One which I did before with white polychromos. They got a bit more, they look like they are sharper edges and more in the foreground. And the ones I did after with the eraser, the tips I got from Anne, not Anne, May Brox, looks more like they are in the distant, a bit more soft. So I thought I should have both dots. And I thought that might look good. And my plan is to do this pinkish, a bit wine reddish, Katrina's favorite colors. And I hope this will still be visible because it will... I couldn't decide if I just should do... I don't know if you're still here, Emily, but I saw you did some background when you just had, maybe it was soft pastels or pencil, just some around the picture, and that's very beautiful. But my plan was to do the whole page. So at first I was thinking of maybe have this not colored at all, but then it's like this is in focus and this is in focus, and I think it's more beautiful if this is in focus, but I still want to be able to read this. Hello Elin, I'm doing the same thing again, but on the real page today, and I thought it that as I already done it on YouTube, I thought I could do it here on Instagram today, and I don't need to save this because it's the same once more, just a bigger page, and yeah, more exciting for me, more scary because it's the real page. Hello, I'm doing well. I have just come home from work, and yeah, here I am coloring, being with you. So of course I'm fine. So I hope you are doing well too. And now it's hard to see the dots again. I mean, it's not that important where they are, but it can be nice to have some. Now I can see them more. Yeah, I see. It's just one. Okay. Hello from Florida. Hello from Umeå. Hello. Hello, Caroline. So, oh yay, you finally caught the live stream. I'm so happy for that. It's a bit, I don't know. I've been a lot on YouTube lately, and then I'm not sure that the notifications always work. So I wonder how big, maybe I'm doing too big snowflakes. Maybe it won't look like snow, but I like dots in almost whatever shape they come in. So I try to fill in these circles in different sizes with a template and a white Prism. No, not Prisma, because I tried it with Prisma and that didn't look good. Now it's the US version. This is the first page I'm coloring in the US version. So this is that. I think I'm gonna do a dot here. And I mean, I can go over it with really small dots of Posca or gel pen on top if it's still too little dots. Yes, it's the US. So I wanted it to look a bit different from the one I just colored. Hello, Thailand. I did this one in the UK version. So now I wanted to do this page too, but a little bit different. And because I like to do background so much, of course I need to do a background. Okay, trying to see again where I have done the dots. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really like to try to, someday I'm gonna do on my YouTube a video or a stream with all my name pages in all my books. I almost always start with that one, and of course I'm not happy with them all, but I think it's an important page. Oh, Ireland here. Hello. Oh, you just got it today. Congratulations. Yes, it's a beautiful book. As I guess you already know. So, what page will you start with? There is some dots. And oh, it's this again, World of Flowers, but now it's the US version. It's so nice to be in a context when people actually asking these kind of questions, like what edition is it? Where people actually knows these kind of things and think it's important. And Holland is here. Yeah, it's a beautiful. The name page is beautiful. I forget all the time where they are. Okay, maybe they are too small. First, I thought I had done some too big, but I can see they are quite small. But I don't want this size. Yes, Johanna. She saw my coffee accident in the other copy and sent me the US copy and wrote me this. I know she laughed when she came up with it, and I laughed a lot when I got it. So yeah, keep away the coffee. Now I have it, but very far away. Very far away. And now it's finished. Yeah, it's not that important. I mean, I'm gonna do the other ones too after. The ones with the eraser. So then I can fix if it's not looking good, if it's too few or too small or too uneven. I don't know how much you can see, but still it's not much to see. Maybe I will have a little one here. Hello, Pernilla. And hello, everyone I have not seen when you entered and missed. I'm sorry. Welcome anyway. Oh, I need to... Yeah, let me see. I'm doing just white dots on white paper. It's really hard to see. And I'm sure you can't see them, but I can see it in the light. If I hold the book in the right angle under the light. So I will do one more here. The plan of this page I can show you. I showed it before. It's I made I tried different methods of doing a snowy background on my YouTube channel yesterday, so I decided, hello Joy, welcome, hello Katrina. So I decided to do this one, but it will be more darker. It won't be this light all the time, all the way. I think this is soft pastels, and it's I did these dots before with polychromos, and some of these dots are made after with an eraser. So I thought it looked good when I used both of those kind of dots, because the polychromos ones are quite sharp and the eraser ones are more soft. So I'm gonna do a mix of them. Oh, here is a very big one. Yeah, I hope it will look cool. The thing with soft pastels is that they are quite easy to erase. So I guess that if it's a total mess, I could erase it, but I hope it will look good enough. Maybe here. Yeah, I mean, it's a flower book and more summer book, but I was going to turn it into a snowy background anyway. And as I said on my YouTube video stream yesterday, I noticed that it also works with white Pablo, but it didn't work very well with Prismacolor or Luminance. Ooh, now outside the frame again. Let me see, can I see the dots on this side? Oh, yeah. Okay. Some small, I think I want here. So maybe it's gonna be like 3 different kind of dots. It's gonna be these ones, and there's gonna be these ones with eraser, and maybe I will put some. Yeah, that was one way. I did it with acrylic pen, Posca pen, on one of the backgrounds. The other was with watercolor over oil pastel, and one was with colored pencils. So that one takes time. Caran d'Ache, I think Caran d'Ache have done both Pablo and Luminance. So I guess it's I mean, you don't need them if you have other pencils, but it depends on what you want and what you like to color with. The soft pastels will go over like this. It will not stick on the polychromos. I learned that from a video by Peter Hewitt. Yes, Pablo's. I like Pablo, I think, more than Luminance, but I guess that's just it's so personal what you like to use, because it depends on so many things. What kind of books you're using, how much pressure do you use, and yeah, what kind of feeling you like, and how much color you want on the page, and what kind of colors you like, and things like that. But I think they are great. And this is so fun because it's like magical when you start to bring over the soft pastels and this will come out. The Luminance are very, how to say, they are, they are creamy, very creamy. And very opaque and very pigmented. No, I don't think you need that if it's a question. I would say, I know when I started I thought the 36 set was perfect. But if you color a lot, I guess 72, what are the different sizes? Like 70s, 78, 74, 72. I would say that is enough. But it's fun to have a lot of colors, but it is also more to choose from, so it can be stressful. That depends also how much you color and how do you color. I mean, you can mix color together. It's not that easy with pencils, but you can, if it's a pencil that can layer a lot, you can change the colors by layering them on top of each other. Okay, let's see. Maybe a bit more up there, somewhere, maybe here. Oops. It's better if you hold the template still. The Kohinoor, which ones? I have some Kohinoor, I think, that I didn't like that much, but oh no, one of the dots are not dotty. Where I didn't hold it still. Yeah. I saw some people used, when they got this book from Johanna Basford, and she sent them 24 set of polychromos, and they I saw at least one that just used that set for a picture, and it looked gorgeous. So I don't think it has with the amount of pencils to do. It's more about technique and practice, I guess. Have I zoomed in too much? Hello, Ruby. Right now I'm trying to doing white dots with white polychromos on white paper, so it's not that much to see right now. Hopefully it will look better when I bring some soft pastels over it. Is this the first time watching live videos? Welcome! I'm sorry, it's not much to see right now. I try to find the angle where the light can show me where I have done the dots. But soon I'm gonna bring in the it's such a big area to cover with dots. Maybe this one. Yeah, it's fun because you can like talk to your coloring friends live, and they can inspire you and help you and just keep you company, and it's very fun. Yeah, I didn't think I would like it that much when I heard about it, when I thought it was just a lot of flowers, but I really like it. And I think I like that the flowers are a bit fantasy, so you can color them however you like to. You don't have to feel you have to color them in the right colors, because there are no right colors. Yes, I'm trying this, doing this resist technique that I learned from Peter Hewitt. So I'm using, oh no, you need to be still, hand. Yeah, it's a great supportive group. So they are French version, I didn't know that. How is that one? I just heard about the Dutch version, the UK and the US. Yes, see you later. Okay, I'm gonna change back to this one. Is it something there? Can't see. Yes, there. I want a dot there. It is? In what way is that strange, the cover in the French version? I need to go look that up after this. Oh, well, welcome back. I'm still just doing the dots. You have not missed much. We are talking about the French edition of this book, which I didn't know existed before right now. Some more, but then I'm finished with these dots, I think. You get it next week, so then maybe we can have a review of it to hear more about that version. Oops! No! It's so hard to have it, keep it still. The resist technique is to use something that that will resist the medium you put over it. So I'm putting down these white polychromas or Pablo that will resist the soft pastels I'm bringing it on top. So then the white dots will still show, even if I just color them over with soft pastels. Or you can use, if you're using watercolors, the resist technique is to use white oil pastels that resist water. Okay, now it's really hard to see. So maybe I just leave it like this. And then I can bring in some more dots after with the eraser. I thought it was a bit empty up here. And something up here. So it's like doing the dots, the white Posca dots or gel pen dots, but before you add the what do you say? The color instead of after. Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. I agree, Ruby. It's really fun. And this is one of my favorites. Hey, welcome. Okay. Yeah, I think I will. Let me see. Yeah, I'll do one little dot inside this too. Hello, Paula. Welcome. Now something hopefully will happen. I will just pick out my. Now this is not bouquet, or how do you say that? I'm not good at that. I'm gonna show you the difference. I think I have. Here was my first attempt with bouquet. The thing about bouquet is that they are crossing on top of each other, and the some should look a bit what do you say, not so in focus, and other are going to be more in focus. And I think I tried one more here. Yeah, like this one and this one. I guess you maybe can call it that. That depends how it will look, I think. But my plan was not to do a bouquet background. This is just a try to do a snowy feeling. It was a long time since I tried these kind of backgrounds, the bouquet, because they take so much time and are so difficult, I thought, and I was not super happy with them. Yeah, I think I like the Santa background, but anyhow, I think it's time soon to start to try again. Now I'm talking so much, so I forgot what I'm doing. No, it's a beautiful effect, but it's not that super easy, I thought. So I'm bringing out all the grays, and I think is this a gray or a blue? It's like black, some kind of dark gray, and this is black. Yes, I think that is that. Hello, welcome. I'm gonna add some soft pastels to this background. I have a box with cotton pads. You don't have to do backgrounds. Of course you don't have to. I didn't for a long time, like maybe half a year. And you don't need to do it after then either. It was just that I found that I thought that was very, very fun. Okay, now I just need to find the knife. Where did I put that? Where did I put it? I used it there. So now it's going to be a bit messy. And perhaps I will have to go over the flowers after and erase some of it, because I don't think I will be able to keep it away. This is the lightest. Yeah, I take it over, then I erase. Because soft pastels are very easy to erase before you put on hairspray or a fixative. Hello, Linda. Hello. Hello, people. I'm trying to do a strange snowy background to this very summer page. And I thought that if it was terrible, I could always maybe erase it or cover it with acrylic paint. But I think soft pastels are not that deep color. They are more soft, as you can hear on the name. So I think it will look okay. Yeah, I think I will use some of the darkest gray in the corners. Maybe a bit here. And then I can add more after. And I want this still to be visible. But the lightest again. Okay. Let's try this. I think I'll start with a lightest parts. But it still has to be quite dark if the dots is going to be visible. As you can see, here is the one that was not circle. Oh, it's the first time. Welcome. I am mostly streamed on YouTube lately, but as I already done this kind of background yesterday on YouTube, I thought I could do it here. Oh, you have candles next to you. Ooh, super cozy. I don't dare to have that because I'm sure I would spill that. Not spill, but make the book on fire or something more terrible than spilling. I am a bit early maybe. Usually I stream, I don't know if I have any usually stream time. I think mostly I stream around this time on YouTube because it's when I'm coming home from work and have some time before dinner. Yeah, it's super cool, but I wish it didn't have got these marks. Yeah, maybe they won't. Maybe it's the cotton pad. I don't think I have any other more fluffy cotton pad. Or maybe I should have used less color from the start. But still, yeah. It's really beautiful, isn't it? I think I actually do it over on top of these flowers because I want the background to be there and to go in with a, you could have like, you could use one of those and be very precise, but I think that takes a lot of time, and I don't think it's that easy. And I mean, there are so many small parts, so it still would go into the picture. So yeah. Okay, so now I wonder what I'm gonna do with these. I don't know if you can see them. They are like streaks, or maybe I can have them. I mean, it could be a very windy, snowy day. Maybe that just adds to the feeling. I think it's better when you can embrace your mistakes than the opposite. Okay, so here it's a very dark dot 2. I think I will add some of the medium gray and see how that looks. Oops. So it can't be too light because then the dots won't be seen. And some more dark. So as you can see, it worked with, I used a mix of Pablo and I am saying Prism all the time, and Polychromos, and it works equally good. Yeah, I know. It's it's a big effect. Actually, some of the black gets stuck in the white, so it's a bit gray on the white, but not that much, and I think it's still okay. Yeah, it's so, I know. It's like magic. So now you have seen the resist technique. I didn't know it had a name, but that's what it is about. It's very fun. Some more. more, and then I think it's a bit messy, as you can see. This is, you meaning this? This is pastel. It's soft pastels. Is this. The pastels are not oil pastels. I don't know what it is really. It's like pigment. Loose pigment, but in a crayon-like thing. It's the same, I think, as these chalks. Oh, very, very old, and yeah, it's the same like chalks, but you are. It's a chalk pastel. Okay, thank you. Actually, I think I'm gonna use my finger now and see if that works better. Oh. Hello, Flora. I didn't see you come in. I was too concentrated on my messy thing here. I think I could have just left it, the more light version, but you know me, I like color, and this is not color, but I like more contrast. I want it darker. Hello! Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it white in the middle. Maybe. I mean, I can go over it with some light gray if I want. Oh, thank you. But you don't need to be scared. And as you saw, if you were here in the beginning, I actually tried it out in my test book here. So I tried it on YouTube yesterday with oil pastels and watercolor on top, this version, another with Posca on top and pencils, and choose this. So I had already tried it, although not exactly like this, but almost. Okay, yeah, okay. Maybe I can upload it. I just thought I did this on YouTube yesterday, but in a smaller version, and I didn't bring in these darker colors, just the light grays. But of course I can upload this too, if you want that. Yeah, it's so fun to experiment. But yeah, I always being kind of fearless around my books, even when I was not that good and didn't know that much. I experiment wildly because I do love the books, but still they are meant for coloring and you can't do it wrong. Yeah, that's a great tips to make a copy of your page and try it on that. So I can still read this because I really wanted to do that, but I still wanted a background that was all over the page. Is it darker on top or is it just me? No, it's darker on top, definitely. So I'm darkening it up just a bit here. I mean, it doesn't need to be even. You can pretend this is like a stormy, snowy Swedish page. Oh, yeah, Laura, you are my sweet patron. It's so fun to have patrons. When I started it, it was mostly a way for, I mean, the podcast cost me quite a lot every month, and it was a way to, I mean, I have the coloring and, things cost. And I didn't want my family's economy, I mean, it felt like they shouldn't have to pay for it. But then it actually feels like the listeners comes closer, and I'm trying to be more creative and come up with extra materials and the extra episodes, and that makes it very fun, actually. Yeah, I did hairspray as fixative once, and I thought it was terrible because my hairspray, I didn't use it as hairspray because I don't use hairspray, but sometime I bought something and got that, buy this and you get this too. So I had it. Yeah, you can color over it, Flora. I have a Swedish coloring friend. I don't know him personally, but I interviewed him from the Swedish podcast. And I do a lot of watercolor backgrounds, and then I color with pencils on top. But he does the base with soft pastels, and then he spray it, let it wait a bit, and then he can color over it. So yeah, you can. Yes, you can. You can color over this with, there are some chalk here now. I'm going to try to erase it, but even if it's still there, I can color over it. So yes, you can do that. I know another coloring friend who is using fixative before she's doing anything on the page, and then she uses water-based colors on it and think that it's a good base. It saves the paper a bit and makes it more water resistant instead of using gesso or something. I have never understood before why you should have two books of your favorites, but actually when I started to experiment in my copy of Ivy yesterday, I thought it was so fun, and I thought, oh, this is great to have a copy where you can just try out things but it's actually in a book, so you get the right feeling. I thought that was super fun. So I can see the point of having two copies, but I don't feel that I want to have one of the Wall of Flowers as experimenting book. And maybe you think this looks experimental, but I don't think so, because I did the experiment yesterday. I know, joy of coloring is sweet. And hello, Isabel. I have done a soft pastel background, and yeah, let me see if I can. I'm very dusty now, so woo! Sorry, now it started. There is also these kind of soft pastels in pencil shape, but I didn't have a gray. Otherwise, I guess I could have used them close to the picture. No, I didn't see. Sorry, I was so into what I was doing or talking or whatever I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, when you do soft pastel backgrounds, it's good to start with them, because then you can erase before you. Thank you. And now I'm going to do some eraser dots. The brands on what? Is it the soft pastels? Oh, am I outside the frame again? I'm not sure it's possible to see any difference on the different dots, but that doesn't matter. No, the soft pastels, the one I used, the crayons, was mango pastels. And this one, the pencils, Comte. So I have not tried these Koh-i-Noor, but I guess they're all almost the same. Oh, Flora, I forgot that it's morning where you are. Have a great day at work. See you later. Yeah, I know. I almost fainted myself. Yeah, you have morning too. Bye, Flora. So I saw a video made by a tutorial where Johanna Basford used soft pastels on the background, and then she had the tips to bring with you some water tissues. That would have been great. Oh, it's that cold. And yeah, if you have a dog, you must go outside. Yeah, it's a great eraser pen. I just bought it, or my friend Elin bought it for me and bringed it with her when she came to the coloring book meetup last weekend. I have just seen other people used it before and wished I had it. Yeah, I don't know. I still have no clock in here, so I don't know what the time is, but it's really dark here too. It's getting dark very early now. Oh, you know, Isabel, I have a friend at work that's going to Costa Rica next week. I said that she have to buy coffee. Does it look like snow? I think it. Maybe some more of these. Okay, thank you. It's 4 p.m. here. Perfect. Then it's not dinner time. Exactly now. So then I can. Thank you. I have 6 minutes left and I finished. I think next step is like going over the details with a eraser and doing some more dots. And now I have to. Oh, so Joy, you live in Canada? I would like to go to Canada someday. They say it's a bit like Sweden. I don't know how, but someone said sometime that the two countries in the world that was most like Sweden was Canada and New Zealand. Yeah, I have to come visit someday. But I don't want to come when it's cold because I have cold enough here. then I rather go to Costa Rica. I think you can go over on the top of the polychromas and make them even more white. As you can see, it had turned a bit gray from the soft pastels, but I don't know, I kind of liked them when they were a bit gray. I can just do some of them a bit white, then it's so it's a bit of different. So Canada have a lot of nice people. Yeah, we had something like that too. We had, if you had 10 degrees, I think we had like 60 degrees this day. Yeah, I'm so happy with it. It really turned out like I had envisioned, I had in my mind. So let's see how the rest of the picture will go. My plan is, as I said when I started, to make it in Katrina's colors, like light pink, red wine, maybe it was light flesh. Yeah, some pinkish colors. I think I just use my muddy finger to do a bit inside this, but not much, to leave my fingerprint on it. I love that too, that it's so international. I know. That's super fun. I wonder if I can use... I think this needs more batteries. Oh yes, it's stopping when I put it close to the paper. So I think I need to fix that eraser and use that for the bigger parts. Yes, my fingers are gray. I'm gonna go and wash them after the stream. It's just 1 minute left, so it's no point of doing it before. So okay, I will upload this on YouTube too, on my Passionista Colorista channel. But it was super fun to have you here and to do this with you. No, I have not got that 100 mandala yet. I long for it. Oh, you missed it all. You missed the part when I was doing the very slow and boring part when I used a template, Sherry. This one, the smallest parts of it, or these parts, and used a white polychromos.